Last week you guys pitched a shutout, but everybody keeps saying that's not the best game that this defense could play. How do you top a shutout? How do y'all play a better game than that?
I mean, I think last week, man, was a great team win. I think last week was a great defensive one. I feel like the thing that we could do this week is to go out there and do what we need to do. Handle our business. Every week's a different week. Every scheme's different as to how we're gonna play against the scheme, how we're gonna play against this personnel group, and execute the way we're supposed to. And I think that's how you know what I'm saying, that's how we top that. Is to move on to the next one and be able to know that we can do it again and execute it as a different formations, different personnel, different scheme. That's how the process is supposed to go, and we're excited about it, and we look forward for that challenge.
Jaguars are toward the top of the turnover differential in the NFL. You've been saying from the beginning that this defense was going to be good. You guys were hungry, and now the turnovers are starting to show up, and they're showing up in bunches. I mean, that's what you wanted, and that's what you knew was going to happen. I mean, the turnovers got to keep going, though, because obviously that's how you win more games.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I think we've gotten to a point now where it's expected. You know what I'm saying? We've done it so many times throughout off-season and training camp to preseason that, when we take the ball, it's expected now. We do it in practice. We intentionally do it in practice. And, good things come when you do it in practice. You know what I'm saying? You play how you do in practice. You prep right, you practice right, you play right. And I feel like we've been doing everything in that order to a T, to where when it's expected in a game, you're going to make your play. And, that's just that on the takeaways. And, we got to keep getting them, obviously. We want to be one of the best defenses. I think we are. I think we're going to be at the end of the season as well. We got to continue to do that.
All right. Do you see the same hunger in guys that you saw last week coming off the loss this week now that you're preparing for or after coming off a win?
I mean, it's different. I'm just trying to tell you, like, this week is different than last week. You know what I'm saying? We have to prepare different than we prepared last week. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect to do the same things and have the same results because this is a whole new offense, whole new quarterback situation, whole new offensive scheme, whole new defensive scheme. So it's like, how do you prepare the way you prepared for that week, prepare for this week? So that's the preparation that we have, and that's the preparation that we're dealing with. And like we said, man, you study the film, you go out there and you execute it in practice, and you take it in the game day. And when you take it on game day, you've done it so many times in practice, you watch it so many times in practice, and now you can play faster. And that's just what we're doing, and that's just where we're at right now.
After tasting that success, getting that first one of the year, do you see guys a little bit more hungry to attack it in practice and get some extra work?
No, you stay the course. You know what I'm saying? If you have a plan and you have a process that you do, you have a routine that you do, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Don't get out of whack. Don't feel like you need to do more. Don't feel like you need to do less. If you need to tweak something, tweak it. But, don't drastically change anything unless you feel like you need to. And, continue to have the same mindset on just themselves and the team, and everything will work out for itself.
Perfect.